currently on a very packed 10 bus to General Square, and welcome back to another Research Stations video. Today we're going to be going to Hunterdon County, and well, I already said I'm on the 10 bus right now, so I have to go to General Square, go on a PATH train to Newark, and then I have to hop on a Raritan Valley Line train to Lebanon, which is the least used station in Hunterdon County. It's going to take me a while to get there. Anyway, I'll see you on the train. I'm at General Square. I gotta make a run for it because I gotta get the next PATH train to Newark.
Newark Penn Station. The next stop is...
Alright, well, I made it to Newark with about 30 minutes to spare. I still have to buy my ticket, and yeah, I guess that'll be it. From here, I'm going to get on a Raritan Valley Line train, as I said before, and it's going to be a straight shot to Lebanon Station. Anyway, I'll see you on the train. I'll see you in about half an hour. Oh my god. You have to be kidding me. We got him, boys. That's us right there. The 3 o'clock train to Highbridge.
Train on track 3 is the main track 259 westbound, train number 640 to Harrisburg. Waiting stops at Newark Airport.
So, I'm on this Raritan Valley Line train now. It's going to be a very long journey to Lebanon. Coming out at just like an hour and 15 minutes, making it the longest journey I've had to take on a train thus far in the series. So, yeah, I heard it's going to be pretty scenic. So, I guess I'll just leave you guys to it. Union Pacific? That's strange. Can't believe I spent nearly $30 on a round-trip ticket to a station I'm only going to spend under an hour in and spend over an hour to getting there. Oh man, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't even know why I did this video. So we're at Lebanon right now, and you could clearly see that there used to be another track like right here, along with another platform, because there's now a pathway that leads to the current platform, and that current platform is about 10 times smaller. This is by far my favorite section of the Raritan Valley line. And I don't want to sound like a foamer, but it's not because of the Lehigh line that runs parallel to the New Jersey Transit main line, but it's because we're moving at the absolute max allowed speed of 80 miles an hour, which is pretty standard on this division, while most of the Hoboken division lines can't go faster than 70. So I think that's really cool. So anything past Bound Brook to me is uncharted territory. I've never been past Bound Brook. So this is all very new terrain to me. I've never seen this part of the Raritan line before. Wait, what?
Bridgewater.
That was Bridgewater? The station is so tiny! What the hell? Jesus. Fun fact, Somerville is actually the last stop on the Raritan line with a bus connection to New York, so these stations are going to seem really inconvenient after this. So the conductor told me to move all the way to the back of the train because that's the only door that would open. So that may be the reason why my seat color changed. It's because the last car is a Comet 5 and it's a cab car. Oh boy, I have a really bad feeling about Lebanon Station. Another fun fact, after Raritan the line becomes single tracked. The train just keeps getting emptier and emptier. This is starting to feel like a movie. Oh, we just left White House Station, which means the next stop is Lebanon, a wasting station in Hunterdon County. Let's actually talk about Lebanon Station. Well, for starters, it is tiny. This platform can only fit one car, and the amount of trains per day this train gets is horrible. So this part of the Ridership Valley line only sees 7 trains a day. I think 10 eastbounds and 7 westbounds, or is it vice versa? I forgot. But anyway, yeah. I honestly like Lebanon Station because of the landscape it's in and just the overall picturesque of it. Like, I'm so glad I took this trip in the fall because honestly, the foliage looks absolutely beautiful. The station house is so well preserved, and I just like the overall ambience of the station because it's so peaceful, it's so quiet. That's exactly why I love going to like rural places in the middle of nowhere. It's just quiet. It's just so satisfying to explore. Now, this station is surprisingly historic, so let me tell you guys the basic history and background of Lebanon Station.
Lebanon's train station goes back to the construction of the Central Railroad of New Jersey, or C&J. It was originally constructed in 1852, but rebuilt 3 years later in 1855. It was rebuilt one more time, but completely overhauled by Bradford Gilbert in 1899. The C&J reached Lebanon in its mainline construction in 1851, but established the station a year later. The C&J mainline wasn't completed until 1864, but some sources state it wasn't completed until 1888. Anyway, Lebanon's original 1899 station structure still exists, well preserved today. Now, let's get back to the station.
So now that Lebanon Station's history is done, we could go over some more of the station. Now, for one thing, it has a ticket shelter, and another thing, there's actually some non-hostile benches right here and right here. And this station has a crossing, which probably doesn't get used often, because there's only 17 trains a day. This line is single tracked, as I said earlier. There used to be a second track that I think a museum train once used, but I think it's been out of order for decades. But anyway, the station house is actually closed, which is expected, but honestly, it just looks beautiful. I even peeked inside. It actually looks like a little nice suburban home. Honestly, yeah, I just love the overall environment of Lebanon. I would definitely go here again and explore because the town is actually very tiny. Lebanon itself only has a population of around 1,600 residents, and the town size is just under a square mile big. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just love Lebanon Station. It's beautiful, but honestly, just put more trains here. Just seriously, New Jersey Transit, just add weekend service at least. Like, at least Saturday service will be plausible. It doesn't have to get service on Sundays, but come on, just put at least like three trains a day on Saturdays. That would just increase the ridership so much. Probably about like 2 people, but anyway, who cares? Anyway, I really like this station, and since I've discovered anything but the ridership, I think it's about time to go over that. I made a video entirely discussing this point of the Ridership Valley line and on how it's so bizarre, and I mentioned that this station actually is the least used in the entire southern half of New Jersey, and it only gets a measly 21 daily riders as of 2019, I think. Yeah, 21 daily riders. That's not very good, and considering it gets 17 trains a day, that's around one on or off per train. And when I got off the train, 3 other people did as well. So I guess that just averages out. 21 riders a day, not very good. It's actually horrible. But just, I would so go here and explore again. There's probably not that much to do. But I love small towns with a passion. Just look at how beautiful this station house is. I would just love go snooping around in there if it was open during regular hours. I think that's about it for Lebanon Station. There's not that much to it. New Jersey Transit, please include more weekend service on this part of the line. I beg of you. And yeah, I overall love the environment. Now, of course, this station is very tiny. It's not accessible. Well, it is, but only by road. There's no bus connections, which I wouldn't expect for a town this size. it would be nice for at least a shuttle bus to come here on weekends, because, you know, there are notably larger towns within the area, like, say, Highbridge, Raritan, North Branch, stuff like that. Anyway, I just love the overall environment of Lebanon Station. It's very quiet. It's very at rest. I would definitely come here again and explore because, as I said earlier, I love small towns with a passion. And yeah, the main problem is getting back, because the train I took here was one of the 10 eastbounds, and the next train coming is the last westbound of the day at 5:02 p.m. And honestly, having a last westbound for the day at 5 o'clock p.m. for commuters to New York is tolerable. It's not even at the peak of the rush hour yet, and you're already ending eastbound service? Come on, New Jersey Transit. This is such a picturesque line. Here's the schedules for New York trains on the weekdays. So it gets 7 eastbounds from Highbridge to New York at around 5:51, 6:11, 6:41, 9:21, 12:19, 3:04, and 4:54. That is it for the day, I think. And this 4:54 is actually my train to head back home. It's arriving at 5:02 p.m. Now let's take a look at the Monday to Friday to New York schedule. Well, from New York schedule. And there's only 7 trains at 8:38, 11:19, 2:17, 4:14, 6:06, 6:40, 7:32, 7:52, 8:30, 10:23, and 12:23. So it's an incredibly inconsistent schedule, and there's so much more trains between Raritan and Newark. It's unreal. Oh, just please, New Jersey Transit, fix your service, and of course, no weekend service to this station whatsoever, since they all run local to Raritan on an hourly basis. And yeah, that's basically the station. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure that's going to wrap up today's Leasing Stations episode. Next month, I'll be back in Somerset County to review P-PAC Station on the Gladstone branch. If you guys want to see the next Leasing Stations video, it'll come out in like a month or two, maybe 3 months. So yeah, thanks for watching this episode of the Leasing Stations miniseries. Again, I said next week I was going to be back in Somerset County, and then the week after that I'm going to Middlesex County, and yeah, this is by far the farthest I've had to travel for a Leasing Stations video, and honestly, for the amount of time I'm spending here, it's not that worth it, but for the scenery, it definitely is, because honestly, it's really beautiful past, like, Bridgewater or something. I would definitely recommend going on this line a lot in the fall, because that's when the scenery looks absolute peak, when the scenery looks the best. And oh god, I was ending the video. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this Leasing Stations video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever as always, and I'll see you next time when we go to Somerset County. See you there.